Manages to grab it from the side of Bukata. Well,
Paris is here.
Knock back to the wall is there. Paris immediately going to fall. Ice from downtown. Bukata stronger in the matchup, yes, but not in a 3v1.
As BDS both lane here moving first, immediately capitalizing. I love that it's 1-1-3 that actually starts this play, because it's usually always the Rel starting with the Q flash, and I think Bukata could have easily reacted to it. But it's actually 1-1-3 starting with the Skarner flash E, which I wasn't expecting, and it ends up being Bukata going down, but we got crazy trades on top.
Relevant, boom!
It's a solo
Point
kill.
Blank! Gen-X flashing straight into his face with a long-range weapon to finish the job. Finding the knockback flash out from Kadui. Loopy will be locked up, but no ulti quite yet. Loopy set to fall. Nice lockdown, and 1-1-3 grabbing another kill. Overextending. They don't have the damage to immediately punish. Q going wide. And Ice, he's just too damn clean. Again, he was dead 15 seconds ago, but they just had to make sure the buttons were going to get hit. As the Hex Flash takes him away, Bukata going in, not aware there's a Skarner waiting. Excellently layered CC, not even time to put anyone to sleep.
That's a disaster for SK, and it's so disjointed as Irrelevant gets a...
Hold that thought as Paris is locked up. Bukata here to follow. Paris taken down. Nice little trap there from SK to punish, but meanwhile on the top side, the counter punch coming through is now it's Gen-X who's in trouble. Forced to flashback, but will get cut down. Another TP on the way up. Reeker with ulti available, and Nuke gonna start TPing out. 1-1-3. They just try to find an angle to go into the wall, but that is a fast Yone. Nice flash to the side.
No
nice
way.
lock up to bring him under tower.
No way.
Knock back into the wall. Knock up. Oh. Kill will still come through. Maybe a 1/10 of a second off another tower shot coming out and finishing the job. Well played by 1-1-3, but ultimately Reeker gets the job done. BDS are in a bit of a tougher position. Gen-X coming in behind. Paris will spot him, but who is spotting who? Paris finds the initial engage. Irrelevant now on the chase in. Loopy locked up. Kadui trying to fire back. Bukata, eyes set on the objective. 2.5k health getting lower and lower. 1-1-3 too far away. That's the Drake already picking over, but Nuke scooping 2 up. Finding Kadui looking to chase down Gen-X as well. Lockdown comes in from Ice. Paris gonna find the CC. 1-1-3 knocks him back. Symphony of CC there from BDS. They find those kills, but SK at least get the Drake.
As Drake going over to SK, but BDS are able to pick up 2 crucial kills.
Not going to finish much here as Paris re-engages. Nuke setting up the tower. Nice positioning from BDS, denying any potential fallout from SK. And again, some sort of fumble from 1-1-3. 3k getting lower. Shock blast in. Ulti goes through, and they manage to steal it. Ruin is on, but the flowers are still going to get taken down. Ice trying to clear as many as he can, but he only has 4 bullets. That was incredibly awkward. They do manage to find the steal. I guess I caster cursed it, but 1-1-3 still trying to force the fight. Gen-X with a knockback, but just brings his team deeper into the fight. A lonely Swirl Seed, the only sign of Bukata in this exchange. Kadui, good damage. Irrelevant, not going to get hit by the Q. SK still pushing forward. They got it. They got the auto coming out of that.
I don't know how. Reeker got a 3-4-man Yone ultimate.
But Neganar, Gen-X trying to proc it early, looking to knock him back. Blast cone there. Reeker can now follow. Full committal onto Irrelevant. They want to take this Gnar to the fight, but it does mean that they've conceded the objective. 1-1-3 immediately coming in, trying to find the follow-up. A kill traded. Loopy going for more on the engage. Kadui with the ultimate. Lockdown on the Skarner. The chain CC there, but he still manages to get down the Impale. Sleep coming through. Can they find the follow-up? Nuke going for the pushback. The team ready to go. Eyes on Ice. The Jin ready to take over, but he just doesn't have the position. SK, more kills coming out in the play.
And it's so messy, but it's BDS picking up the Drake.
Coming through onto Reeker, but Reeker can just now chase, getting incredibly aggressive, unstoppable as he recalls. Loopy will finally drop. Reeker getting taken out as well. The Ignite gonna finish the job, and now Nuke on the chase. Crucially, Paris finding a bit of CC. Ice untouched. Objective down. 1-1-3. Better on the smite. That's the soul over the fight. The base now exposed as Nuke's involved. And this is disaster.
It's a disaster for SK, and this was practically a 4v5.
Onto Bukata, he should just fall. Stun coming through there as well, but he buys a bit of space with the stopwatch. Nuke and Ice now ready to follow. Nice knockout coming through from Paris. Instantly, the 3-man shuffle. The Emperor has arrived. SK not going to get the chance to fight for anything. Not the Elder, not the Baron. Bukata gets one back in return. Reeker does a little bit of damage here, but it's just not enough. Minions crashing in, but BDS want to play for a few more kills. The Relevant gets another auto down. Loopy will survive. The base, however, will not. And there it is for Ice. A kill for the Jin. 4 bullets, 5 kills.
And BDS, they will remain in control of this game as they close it out with a beautiful team fight, good patience, and they didn't throw it.
Tries to get a bit more damage down. Relevant trying to find the snip on a Gen-X. Nice shuriken flip, but still, that's first blood for BDS. careful not to overstay. It could be in trouble. Combo there. Easy kill pickup. Solo lanes from BDS, finding massive advantage.
It's a disaster for SK.
Can ult into the fight. Paris only level 5. It could be tough. 113 in the midst of everybody. The lockup, the CC is there. 113 set now to fall. The flash forward into his teammates. That is not what you wanted. 200 health or more taken away from every member of BDS. Right as you praise him, it all starts to fall apart.
113, what was
pick did pay off. They did find some early leads from it. It just didn't transition into anything more meaningful. But Irrelevant very rapidly becoming a problem as this fight breaks out. Ulti in from the way. Kadui free firing. 113 goes forward and will get taken down. Ulti over the wall from Ice. The Loopy still walking away as the Drake falls for SK. BDS being pushed back. Loopy, decent flank, but they're just going to try and turn and burn. He doesn't even get a chance to proc the Aftershock. He's just instantly deleted. In the meantime, Irrelevant trying to 2v1 here. A single grub. All that's left. BDS already got 4. They're going to get 1 more as well. That's 5. The Gwen still standing. Irrelevant dashing back into 113. Count up is Genax. Down he goes. Ice on a killing spree. Complete and total disaster. The Weaver's wall coming in. Rika running for his life. Bukata taken out as well. BDS demolishing the fight.
And it's clean from BDS. They immediately turn on the first target and they use the Alistar combo in combination with the Talia. 1, 2, wait, there's a Ninja Tabi.
There's a Swifties and a plated steel caps.
Plated steel caps, Kadui, come on.
Oh, he said 7. Reeker caught out. Flick comes in. That's all the gold lead. That's the only strong position on the map. Deleted. The ulti still going. Ice now ready with the setup. Just a few seconds away from the ultimate. Kadui waiting over the wall. Lays down a rocket, but not much else. BDS gonna poke damage down. This is a very hard 1v1 to win. He's dead. 113's on the way. Threaded volley to finish. And again, caught on a side lane. An easy option. Herald will be used mid lane. Okay, 1
6
point.
smart threats so far. I'm just gonna say that.
You want 7 or 8, brother. We accept nothing else.
Genax is gonna get me.
Ulti coming in from 113. Setup is good. Flick is good. Follow-up kill is instantaneous. SK asleep at the wheel. Control ward covering that Raptors pit for BDS, paying dividends.
Yeah, Genax is here, but I think he's gonna be forced out.
Weaver's wall comes out. Reeker again, the target. Split fight though. BDS could lose on the bottom side of the fight. Nuke finding the initial kill onto Reeker. Paris now trying to retreat. Genax looking for a bit of follow-up, and Paris will get taken down.
Okay, a 1-for-1 for SK as they're able to actually find a 4v5 as Irrelevant was stuck pushing mid lane. But still. But
Reeker,
instead it's Reeker that's caught.
Again. 1 more combo.
No flash.
No flash. Nuke unstoppable. Dashing over the wall. Nuke now dominating. That's a single kill. SK, do they want to keep going for this? They're down a man, but a lot of blinking health bars on the side of BDS. Nuke half HP. 113 healing up nicely, and Ice isolated on his lonesome.
Irrelevant is coming.
Irrelevant looking to herd them. BDS hoping to find the setup. Weaver's wall goes down. Irrelevant trying to find the angle. Paris immediately going to fall up. It's a split fight, but BDS are winning both of them. Irrelevant now on the chase. The needlework making quick work of Kadui. Bukata nowhere to go as the flick back does manage to land, and it's complete and total disaster.
And it's an ace for BDS as they play it.
The tower will finish it in the face of the Akali and is now finally forced to withdraw. So 200 gold back as Loopy's now going to give his life. Getting lower. Bukata knocked up, knocked towards the pit. A little bit risky, but BDS just turning their attention now. Ulti unleashed from the MF. Irrelevant on the side. They're desperate to kill this Gwen, but he's still standing. Shield coming in from the lock of the Iron Solari. Genax going back in, but he's exhausted. He's a tired little ninja, and the shutdown coming out as well.
Yeah, you have to think that's going to be game here. It's going to be Gwen recalling, being able to TP back a 4 versus 2. Kadui is going to have to make a miracle to try to hold this.
I think the kid of Corky, it's just not enough. You need a 4-item Aphelios if you want to turn this one back, but maybe Kadui can get it done. Paris with a quick combo. The answer is no. No, he cannot. It was short-lived. SK completely decimated. BDS can feel good about this. Huge confidence win for them. For SK, you just hope that they can adapt coming into their future series. Hope that this doesn't stymie their momentum too much from that first upset against Fnatic.
It was a very clean game from BDS. Super happy with the glow up from 113 in Paris. A nice little 2-0 and no real big throws. A little bit messier game 1 while an incredible clean game 2. And 113 showing that he can carry on tanks too, baby.
That he can. Both games, that was the case. Congratulations to BDS.